Hey, friends, welcome back to the Multiplayers Leadership Podcast. My name is Joseph Elder, and we are in this ongoing series called The 5-Minute Win. See, we know what it feels like to be barely hanging on with everything that's coming at us and saying, how am I going to get through this week? And so that's why we're bringing you one simple practical win that you can apply in just 5 minutes and carry with you all day. And today's win is simple. It's the word gratitude, but not just as like a feel-good idea, but gratitude as a leadership indicator. What do I mean by that? A spiritual barometer, if you will, of how healthy your heart really is. So let me just ask you, when was the last time you just stopped, took a deep breath, and generally thanked God for something specific? Not just the general, man, God, thanks for today. I mean, a pinpointed, heartfelt gratitude. Because what I found in my own life is when my gratitude dries up, it's usually a sign that something deeper is off. My perspective, my pace, maybe even my proximity to Jesus. But on the flip side, when I pause to give thanks, I start to notice things differently. I start to be grateful for the small things. Maybe I have a little bit more patience for my children when they're all saying daddy at the same time. It's so hard. But I remember that I'm not alone. I remember that God's been faithful. I remember I'm not the source of all the good in my life. It's all from God. Paul writes in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, it says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. I mean, this verse is nuts. It says, give thanks in all circumstances. Not just like give thanks when things are well. This isn't all. I don't really like this verse if I'm transparent. There's times where I don't want to give thanks. It says give thanks in all circumstances. For it is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. In everything. But gratitude, it doesn't mean that you're denying the hard stuff. It means that you're refusing to let the hard stuff define you, and you're recognizing the very move of God in every situation. Here's the reality. If the enemy can dry up your gratitude, your cup will not overflow. And your cup will not only not overflow, it will crack because the enemy has taken you out. So here's the challenge. Every morning, take 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. If you can't think of 3, start with 1. I think you can think of 3, but be specific, be honest, be present in it. Like actually take the time, even take it a step further and send a text or a voice memo to one person that you're grateful for. And don't just say, man, I'm just so grateful for you. Be specific. Tell them why. If we want to go even a layer deeper, just ask the Lord and say, Lord, what is it that they need to hear from me today? How can I express my gratitude and literally just speak the words of heaven and life over them? I mean, I do this in my life, or I try to do this in my life, and some of the most powerful moments are just from small stuff like that. It could be a team member, it could be a spouse, it could be a mentor, it could be one of your kids. See, you never know how your gratitude could shift not only somebody else's day, but also your day. Gratitude isn't passive. It's powerful. It awakens the very soul within you and heals your perspective. It's always available in good seasons and in tough seasons, but gratitude can shape the atmosphere. So here's your 5-minute win. Don't just lead with grit, lead with gratitude. Remember that it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of health. So pause, name what's good, thank the giver, and watch what shifts inside of you. That's your 5-minute win, and we'll see you guys again next week.